Hello and welcome back to Age of Wonders 4. Our big giant is growing all through the underground. He's getting bigger and bigger with every passing day, it would seem. As so is his armies. We've recently unlocked all the new crystal litharine creatures and have started setting up on our third city, which is kind of hilarious that we're only just at a third city, but it hardly matters because we have 1,200 knowledge per turn. We ended on an intern. Let's begin on an intern and keep this show on the road. We've got lots coming in right now from the Cosmic Conclave, which is just racing us through the tech tree. An incredible boost. Effectively getting us 2 full tomes in the time it would take to do like a single research. Everything really came together at the same time here. The magic that runs underneath the ground and through the crystal cosmos, all convalescing in the same area at the same time. It does feel fitting. You can't reach. God darn it, Bobby. You can reach if you build a road, though. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I have Mona visiting me today, so I'm trying to play with one hand and give her kitty cat pets at the same time. Of course, not making life easy. That is her specialty. All right, so this guy, who's got the major ambition to win a combat with only elementals on my side, and will give boosts 20 HP and minus 20 upkeep to all of his elementals afterwards. We'll keep him moving along. You're just going to pick up the remnants of this army. And you can come connect our roads through here, which is great. So I actually have 4 armies moving on Urubor. My scout picking up some goodies down here. My other scout, just kind of curious about what this is. Ooh, a Sanctuary of the Horde. Finally, we find another gold wonder. Now, I can't go over the lava here, so I got to think about how I want to approach all this. This ends up giving me the same problem, where I can't go over that lava either. We're going to build a city here. I guess we might as well just build some farms up here. Especially early on, they could be useful. That's going to be uninhabitable. But we can cross across here if we grow up in that direction. So, question. Did we get newfound cities gain +1 population? We did not. Let's abort that. We're going to wait 1 turn so that it comes in with +1 pop. I think that's a good idea. We pick up warding metals, and then I'll grab the Great Bombard. It'll be useful for sieges. You can build that then next turn. Krefin is ready to annex more stuff. What do you scale off of? Souls in the crypts. Can't get that other location down here, but we could go up here and just start getting more research posts, which we might as well do. Krefin's becoming a pretty big city at this point. We got another set of these Star Blades, which we'll throw down on someone. Have you on the second screen? Nice, dude. How do we know when the Giant King releases? It released this morning. Just earlier this morning. You can get it right now. I don't think I'm going to give him Star Blades, but you... Also probably not a great choice. You have Star Blades already? Yeah. Well, maybe this guy then does get them. bunch of materium research and the like, giving us a ton of extra gold. A ton of extra mana here as well. I'm gonna pick up this Gold Seeker's pickaxe. Which, TBH, I'm not sure if I'm really going to want to use. I was thinking about putting it on this guy instead of the Avenger. The Avenger gives him +1 retaliation attack, which is really nice. But that gives him the Golden Curse. That being said, retaliation is kind of your thing. Because you like trap people next to you. Well, no, I guess, I don't know, buffing people and locking people down is kind of your thing. So actually, if that's the case, the Eternal Gold Seeker works better on him. Thinking about that out loud. And then you could take the Avenger, Purging Strikes, Avenger, 1710. I think your weird flaming sword is actually arguably better, so. Either way, I'll take a look next turn and we can break one of them down and make more stuff. In the meantime, some other pants would be nice. Those are slightly too good. Fast movement. I think what we'll do is probably fast movement and swift. And we can give these to the archers. And we can call them the runs. Because, you know, sometimes you got the runs. And you got to get your drawers down quickly. So that you don't make a big mess before you get to the bathroom. You got to be slippery. You got to be swift. Updating as you speak. Nice. Playing it right now. Why couldn't it start yesterday when I didn't have work? Though I did go in late on your off day when they asked, but still. A civilized culture of all your heroes have pants. Either pants or metal pants. They gotta have one or the other. Them's the rules. I could probably take this quest for the Haunted Graveyard now, too. If somebody was to offer it. Which they might not. This is one of these debates where I'm like, do I build an outpost here? Forgot to build roads. Oopsie. You could kill that and it would give you your major condition. 1400. Is this guy going to be needed for here? I guess that's kind of the question I'm asking right now. These are some fairly easy clap battles. That we can get some goodies with. Now, I could put the outpost right here. It would give me access to the layer of silk. A double iron deposit. And I guess I could just like expand over that bridge. I'm just thinking about having a spot to heal here. It's probably more value if I put it in a little bit. And then I could take the layer of silk. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. Because then I could take the layer of silk and we could actually put the third spot right there. So I could have all three of these. That feels like a good vibe. Our new pants are finished. So they are swift and fast movement. This guy gets slippery. There's a bit of a question here on whether or not I should probably actually give him the ability to stay outside of combat. Because he can't use things in enemy zone of control. So, yeah, I tell you what. You're going to have defensive creeps. Let's give you that. That allows you to get into position easier for your summons. And then we'll put in turbo fast boots with does not trigger opportunity attacks. Fast movement. The shoes of illusion. I'm fine with that. And then I guess you're just kind of going up this way. We're going to found this into a city of mudmen. The city of Stapleton, it automatically forms, which is pretty cool. Let's give you the agricultural governor because I'm clearly going to have to do a lot of farms up here right now. Farm. We'll give you the military barracks right away then. And just start letting that grow up a little bit. You're just going to keep looking that way. Stapleton. Man, these towns. How about we call this the kiln? Because it's hot. We've got the forge, the kiln, and maybe we rename Crefin into the vault. It's technically where we do all of our research right now, so yeah, I don't know. The vault could work. I like it enough. Outpost for healing or for future city? Just for healing. I'm going to take over Urumbor, and that's going to become the actual city here. Opens its borders. I guess I could withdraw that stone and put it somewhere else. I certainly don't need it here anymore. Yeah, we could put it up in Citadel. Try to save some more of these rats up north. Surface rats. These filthy surface rats. That seems like it's probably the right choice. All right, drifting ley lines aftermath. Having strayed far from the original alignment, the drift of the ley lines is slowing down and astral stability is re-emerging. Spells are less volatile and the empowering tether that ethereal beings shared with the astral energies is severed. Yet, the susceptibility to electrifying magics did not dissipate from your troops. The extending reach of the magical strikes also persists. Your scholars inform you that Cornea, the all-seeing, this is one of my rulers, is one of those who intentionally push the ley lines. Centuries shall pass before the ley lines drifting fully halts. Until then, you must suffer the unpredictable shape of magic. He crossed a line with this plot. Base magic attacks deal 20% damage to another target within 3 hexes. So it's like little baby chain lightnings. That's fun. All right, everybody over here. Let them all heal up. Let's have this guy wipe out them. And that should give him 100 renown. As well as unlocking Druid. I guess you're going to go this way. Now, I suppose let's attack him. A couple of mercenaries raise the white flag. We could gain a Dark Knight. Some good alignment or some XP. Check the XP. Tier 2 legs with fast movement and status resistance. I think we'll just disenchant those. Pass, pass, pass. We're going to build some roads up through this tunnel. Maybe. There might be something good in there. We'll cross into that next time. I guess we'll let him heal. Did you get your, yeah, your major ambition? So you now have Renown and Druid. So all of these elementals now get plus 20 HP and minus 20 upkeep. Which is excellent. You also got a level up. I could give you another minus 20% upkeep. Why not? That seems like probably a good stack to have. We've unlocked the Great Bombard for the Siegecraft, which is just in time here. I guess for 0 cost, we'll unlock Dungeon Hazard. And then we're on to tier 4 tomes. Tome of Severing, Tome of the Crucible, Tome of the Golden Realm. Golden Realm will get us gold golems. It's hard to say no to that. Also gives us the Regent Refinery, which is nice. Luxury Markets. The Bazaar of Wonders. Gold Touched. Plus 2 resistance, plus 1 gold per population. I believe my plan here was Golden Realm and Meteors. No, Golden Realm and Severing. Because we get the Severing golems from here, which gives us a bit of ranged for mythic units. Status resistance on all of our shield units. And disrupting blades on basically all of our units. What's going to be the better choice right away here? I guess I don't need the gold golems in right away. Gold Touch is decent, but it's not as good as probably Severing is. So we'll take Severing first. Did we make a big dungeon city? We did. We most absolutely have.
It necessitates preparation.
We'll take the Severing Golem. And a big armored Frog Knight. I think that guy was an undead orc, but this is our big underground dungeon city. Our first one, the Forge. And then it kind of comes up here to the vaults, which is our next one. And now we're going to start making lava-based dungeons as well, which I'm very excited for. We're going to also have one of those over here. We just got to wait until we actually have that unlocked. The kiln is ready for more annexing. This is probably the only spot I can build a forester. Almost certainly the only spot I can build a forester. So we'll set him up there for now. We got a couple of level ups here. Victor the Philosopher, this is our summoner. He can now summon elementals as well. The Shoes of Illusion are prepared, which are going on this guy. And you want defensive boots. Torso, legs. We'll also set up a couple of nice, tasty greaves on this guy. Maybe some molten boots or something. And Nakor, thank you for the follow, my dude. Welcome to the agency. I think I might just get like +2 defense, +2 resistance. No. What if we do a little of everything? My HP's too much. Reinforced boots. You know what? That's correct. That's the right name for those. I was falsely denounced. I'm going to get rid of that immediately. 360 gold. I don't want him to have any ability to declare war on me and it be justified. You've rivaled me. Your capital is literally as far as it could possibly be for me. Not only is it on the surface, but it's in the top right corner of the map, so I'm not really worried about that. Let's pay for some more mana from these guys. We got the evil presence down here. We got some more stuff coming in. I should probably be building more armies. With this kind of income, I could absolutely field at least another Lithuanian army. I mean, I could field a couple of different armies. We'll start up a mud army, clay army. There's so much draft that everything is just free. We have access to the geomancers now as well, which are really good. I think what I'll probably do is a geomancer with 2 clay defenders, an arbalist, and a charger. And then it sort of feels like whoever comes in there is fine. Chaos, Astral, Shadow, Astral, Materium, Chaos. What does Shadow get us? Oh, who knows? The Cosmic Conclave Aftermath. They finally communed with their kin. The clarity of which you beheld the world and the secrets beyond is dulling. It is as if your mind is suddenly wrapped in cotton. But while the acuity is waned, the fruits of this age of knowledge remain. Already have the eternal sages serenely withdrawn back into their crystal strongholds to resume their eternal studies. Following the cosmic culmination of your partnership with Feelgad, you celebrate your achievements in your research, which contributed to your personal ambition. I know now how much more there remains to learn. They can show me where secrets are on the map. Secrets. Might as well do that. And I guess let's have this scout come up here and dig out some of these walls. You're going to go over that. Seems kind of like a bit of a waste of your time, but c'est la vie. This is all dug out around you. But at 2,000 points, I don't think you're good enough to take out that golden gate. I don't know. Maybe he is. If these guys were leveled up a bit, I'd feel better about it. There's a couple of things back here to kill. You know what? Let's move him over here, and we can farm some of these nearby creatures. Maybe dig open these walls. I probably don't want him digging open the walls. You've almost got that unlocked. There's Urumbar's army. I suppose let's heal here for a turn. Maybe let's just take the layer of silk real fast. Collapse part of the cave on top of the spiders, damaging them before the fight even starts. Death beetles. After the spiders are dealt with, Victor searches the cave with ease. This one's still breathing. My name is Issa Horse Tamer of Templeton. I mean, I don't really... This doesn't really matter to me. 181 gold. I guess let's just send her home. We're back to being neutral. And we've got our new boots as well. We're the epitome of clay. For the first time, we've had to be soft and malleable. Now we're tough and steadfast. But will we shatter like the clay pot you made as a kid and drop it on the way home from the school outing? How dare you bring that up? I thought I forgot about that. I mean, I guess let's build a watchtower right away. Oh, I can see so much. Is this all Ermbor? Oh man, this town is actually like quite big. Excellent. All right, we're in a good spot here. The kiln is ready to annex some more. Choo, 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 choo. I don't know that I need to do research posts here. I feel like the mines might actually be more value for me. Trying to think if we have a lot of Imperium we want to be spending on things as well. The extra HP for regeneration would be really nice. Victor gets his level 8 signature skill. Soul Drain, Frost Strike. I mean, I guess Adaptive Materium is the only one that really makes sense here. We'll give him Conjure Greater Spirit. Astral Bond will also be really useful. Yeah, that's tier 1. This is tier 3. That's definitely the right choice. So he starts with a zombie. He starts with a Letheran Shard. He can summon a spider. He can summon a tier 3 elemental. He can summon an Astral Ward. Everything he summons gets volatile summon, so it explodes when it dies. He's really coming to its own. We've gone back to neutral, which feels more rock-like. And yeah, I mean, you might as well build that. You could probably go back to building stuff here as well. The Grand Estate is ready. So is the Hall of Geomantic Resonance. Let's start with the Grand Estate. Queue that up after. Certainly a War Foundry would have great value to me. That's a pretty good spot for it. It's not really going to get better than that. But do I want to get rid of a research post, actually? No, probably not in this town. I could put it here. Or here. Or here. Actually, there, that's a fine spot right there. Let's do that instead. And, yeah, for right now, I guess a quarry is all you can really do. Outpost is what it is. I'm really curious if it's going to let me absorb that golden gate or if I'm like one tile too far away. I mean, eventually we will get... Well, Expansive Reach is actually pretty far away. 88 turns. Maybe not. Maybe, but probably not. Another Wand of Fire Breath as well. Did I accidentally strip that off my guy? I sure did. Don't know how I pulled that one off. So funny that there's so many factions that we haven't found. Just hiding away. Hiding away in the underground. Give you back your Wand of Fire Breath. And then I was sitting with this guy. 17 damage or 10, 6, and 6. I mean, that's more damage. Oh, this does bonus damage on retaliation attacks. That's its like special ability. And then we can burn that. Why did that get unequipped? Aha. I should report this. Whenever you click on an empty slot, it just selects the first slot. And you have to click it a second time. That explains much. Now, we'll build a little road over here to these guys as we set up for that. You're just going to grab some money, it looks like, and then that might be it up here. A little disappointing. And then you're going to go up there to dig. You're going to run down this little pathway. You guys are all going to come up here. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to kill this army. Because it appears to just be a roaming army of Radiant Guardians. But one step at a time, I guess? These armies are really good. They're mostly maxed out. A lot of champions. They're getting real stonk. So, I mean, that's still 136 knowledge or 136 gold. I think I'd rather take the gold. And we finally unlocked geomantic crystallization. Turn the target race into resonating crystals that's self-infused with environmental magics. Whoa. Okay. Man, they look so funny with the big heads. That's quite a change for them. I see now why the crystal horses are the way they are. Because it's like the same gem structure. So we have elemental peeps. Crystal focus we will take, but let's get warding metals first. We were complimented. Thank you. We were insulted. Screw you. We were also insulted by you. You may be a rising star. They're welcome to insult me all they want. Infestation has invaded our domain here. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Sort of look like Patrick Bateman with the face mask. You're right. They do sort of look like Patrick Bateman with the face mask. Oh, that's so creepy. I can't unsee it now. That's too much. That's absolutely too much. Let's get in there and pound these guys down. The big question is, do I unlock another city slot and just conquer this? They are dwarves. They're not my dwarves, but they are still dwarves, and they have underground adaptations, so I wouldn't mind keeping them. They make a strong vassal, but also just the city's location is so good. We've unlocked severing golems. I want both of these. Let's get disrupting blades first. The anvil of doom. Doom. Let's get you a storehouse so you can grow nice and big. And you know what? I'm going to boost that. These are so cheap to boost. I'm also then going to build you a stonemason. I'll boost that next turn. I'm trying to figure out where to build the farm building. I think if I build it here, I'd get like 2. I could build it here and then farm, which does mean that this could start being quarries. Which I'm okay with. Oh, I definitely need to put palisade walls in here, just as a safety precaution. You're gonna go here. If I built that road, that would have been faster, but don't want to lose these guys. No reason. All right, now let's see Paul Allen's dwarves. That crystalline structure. That sleek, cool, embossed crystal. What do these guys have? Deal damage to units in a 5 hex long, 3 hex wide stream. That's a lot. And volatile charge on unit triggering its effects. Oh my god, they can also automatically trigger those. The shard casters can do pinning thrusts, inflicting immobilize. What's this Big Daddy do? Crystal charge. Charge at a target, deal 50% of the damage to adjacent enemies. And then chain reaction, which is just like chain lightning. I mean, I could put you right there and just cast that. Hoo-wee. That hits all of them? That's pretty cool. If I had moved these guys first, I could have cast that ability, Gemstream. I have the barbed web, so I could also move up here and web a bunch of them. That would hit my own guy, but for very little damage. I'm okay with that. Alternatively, I could summon a bunch of animals and have them keep these spiders busy. Or I could cast a whole bunch of fireballs on them as well. You know what? 1/1 is a super tank. This is kind of what he is designed to do. So I either lock the 3 of them in place, potentially, or I light the 4 of them on fire. Let's lock them in place. Nice. Oh, now I can burn them all and they'll do even better burns. Either get them or them. Let's go with them. Crazy. Crazy good damage. Something tells me if I put you here, I could do that. Stack a bunch of volatile charges on them. Da, 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 da. Oh, you've already cast that, so hold on. I guess let's charge with you. Let you do your big splash. And then this guy is stunned? Gilded, in fact, because of our gilded pickaxe. We'll just take a little zappy zap there. And then you could move here, and you could actually stab the two of these guys. My only threat now is this spider over here. Oh, man, we have all these sick new spells. Hold on. Crystal Crash. Crystalline Essence. I feel like Cascading Command Defend are probably the 3 spells I want. The Volatile Charge is probably going to kill most of them. Donk. Yeah, it does some good damage. I can't complain. All right, let's have you kill him. Then the smart thing to do here would be hit this guy with the stun so that he can't fight back. And then how many volatile charges does he have? 2. I mean, that just crits him and then we're done. Certainly no reason to lose anybody on that fight. And you can start your dig on that turn as well. All right, and these guys are ready to march to war. Who leads this? I guess Victor, Alfred, and this guy. I mean, this guy is the melee guy, so I'm going to declare war on you. Evil character action. Start the siege. We've got the Great Bombards. They have Beacons of Valor and Catapults. Only one type of siegecraft could be coming in, so the Great Bombards are our siegecraft unit. Random tower unit takes physical damage, repeats 4 times. Battlements have a 25% chance of being set on fire. Wall obstacles are destroyed. I kind of feel like wall obstacles would be good. And then maybe we just go with the tower bombardment. It's a 4-turn siege. I can't really speed it up. I can kill this guy outside of it, though. And unfortunately, I do have that army back there as well, but little things. Hey. How'd he revive? A cave entrance. Waxani Farshot of the Free City of Elders staff greets you. This is right next to that city. Ooh. Very good. We're going to dig out this, but I can bring him up here and we can do this special thing. There's an artifact right here. An unknown artifact at that. Well, the work camp there for right now. You guys got something. The Needle Threader has leveled up. Do we go for critical hit or do we go for 30% accuracy? I think I'm going to go with critical hit here because he's got an accuracy hat that gives him 30% accuracy, which is already really good. We'll give all of our golems warding metal. And then crystal focus will unlock next. Tier 1 units gain faster experience. I was going to go with that resourceful vigor. I can get that city cap in like 2 turns. Let's go with resourceful vigor because that should also let me heal in enemy territory. Alignment's gone back to evil. That's fine. You're invaded. Other stuff is going on here. We'll see whether or not these guys have a big enough army to actually march out and attack me. I mean, the last time we attacked a free city, it was a lot tougher than we anticipated. Oh, yeah, there's just like so much nice frosty territory here. A lot of room for farms. So this town can grow really well. Maybe even put a farming guild in it. Either that or just a ton of quarries. The layer of silk would give it the quarry bonus. Haunted graveyard is not actually a wonder. It's just a spawner. This pushes us also closer towards Seal God. But more importantly is it gives me a connection over here to Habit. Oh, it looks like the Fae are invading over here. That is good for us. Oh, she's got no defenses. Which means there shouldn't be a siege and I just win. Yeah, the city falls instantly. Awesome. A tier 4 Mace of Plant Slaying. Kills the zombie and creates infected... Oh, man. Okay. Take reward. And a Thunderbird mount. I mean, this guy's a Death Knight, right? How do I not just give him that? I was going to make him a new hammer, but a hammer that makes zombies on a Death Knight? It's just perfect. We can burn off this instead then. Burn off the Thunder Mount. Where is you? Have to take that demolishing shield. Say there's Fireforged stone up here. Oof. Oh, I'd really like to get that. That's really far away from us as well. But extra Fireforged stone would be really valuable. Let's build an outpost. There's no need for that. There's no need for that. It was simple. They didn't even lock the doors. Well, I guess they just didn't have anybody at home, really. I've been very eager to see how our giant is going to start holding out. Holding out, holding up in these bigger fights. All of these guys have like Flame Strike and Hex Incinerates. So if I stack all my dudes together, they're going to take a ton of damage. Huh. Being said, they can't really get very far right now. Can move up the Clayman a little bit. Everything here is on fire, which is not super hot for me. I mean, it is super hot, but I guess what I'm trying to say is it's not ideal. No, let's go there. Oh, that grows every turn. Okay, so this map is just, the map is on fire the entire time. Whether you like it or not, everything is on fire. I want to get into melee combat because that's how I heal. But a big AoE frost damage is sort of too good to give up. Woof. All right, we'll take whatever here. We could crystal crash those two guys. Didn't use that archer at all. Kind of curious if he was going to come in or not. All right, you can move over here, get a nice flank on him. $54, $24, $22, $57. I guess you can just shoot that guy. I'll have you move up here and kill him with a wide sweep. You can probably get on top of him if that's the case, so he's at least threatened. 38 and 2, 66 and 4, 33. I mean, the push attack seems like the way to go there. The only problem is that would push him into my archer, so why don't we try for the stun? Didn't realize that would hit my own guys. Whoopsie. So he's probably dead. Oh, maybe not. You sold out. Might have been a bit therapeutic for Cassius, like the coal walking things. I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying. Which way is he facing? This way. So give me that flank shot. This won't harm my guy. Massive lifesteal. Then you come in and finish it off. There we go. We don't have to lose anybody here for no good reason. A fire wyvern mount. Yeah, all right, we'll keep that. I'll dig out some more stuff up here too. Areas excavated, areas excavated. The Anvil of Doom. I might as well dig. Might as well dig. So I'm a little Imperium short of being able to take this city at the moment. I don't know if I need it to be a Mudmen. I guess it's kind of nice if it is Mudmen because then they're all geomantic. Subterranean. Versus, what do these guys have? Inner Mastery. And Anointed People. Diffuse Watchers and Mana Channelers. I mean, if I build summoned units here, will they get 20% more experience? Scouts would get universal camouflage. But I think I just get in charge of them. I don't think I actually get those bonuses. So rarely do I not just destroy everybody and absorb their entire faction. So you're going to pop over here and dig out this other hole, and then you'll start working your way up through that stuff. You guys are vibing. Yeah, you guys are vibing. Geomagic resources. You've got the War Foundry coming in next. That's perfect. The Stonemason and the Palisade walls here. We can boost that. And then I guess let's go for the Town Hall Castle. Crystal Focus is ready. So our casters now add Volatile Focus. We get some more remains. Bounty to capture Penway. Yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon. These two are at war with each other. Good to know. And those two. And now he's like, you know what? You ain't so bad. The Chosen Ogres. I mean, ogres and giants, they're basically the same thing. What side of a wizard's deal? Mostly because I want to know where his city is. Down here, bottom right corner of the map. All right. We picked up a pact of cooperation up here with these rats. We got a little invasion. That's fine. We got to deal with this haunted graveyard, but probably after we deal with these Umborians. Tier 3 elemental armies. I'm going to absorb this city, so let's pick that up. Actually, I could just cast that up here on Kiln, so get those tools going. I like your crown. I mean, that's basically it, isn't it? What are these guys? Are they barbarians? Uncultured swine? Oh, I want that golden gate. I suppose with severing golems, golden golems, and a Litharine mythic unit, that's a charger, a spear, and a caster. That's like a perfect mythic army. Yes, yes. That will do nicely, in fact. We could for sure get some nice shenanigans for that. Flowing Fields is ready to be integrated as well. But you're going to have to come after her, I think. Oh, and I need 200 Imperium for this. The rat. All right, well, look, we can... why don't we at least come out here and do this? Tier 4 padded cloak with bolstering regeneration. And a golden wyvern mount. I gotta keep the breastplate of the champion on him, but this guy now regenerates. Oh, you were not the guy actually I wanted for that. You have bolstering defense. Well, I don't know. I guess. Why not? Who cares? As long as somebody's regenerating, that's what matters. You guys can't get in there on that haunted graveyard, can you? Well, yeah, actually you could. Get rid of these dweebs. Another vampire spider mount. And a ring of flanking. Well, obviously, this other guy is getting this vampire spider. We also picked up a golden wyvern, which I could give to you. Or a fire wyvern. Or a crystal runner. You know what? Let's give you the shiny horse. Just for right now. Because I can't decide what to do with you. lot of good loot all around this guy right now. Guess we'll just get a work camp. Let's heal before we take these guys on. All right, and then these guys can keep slaughtering around that way. You're just sort of digging stuff out for fun right now. Just exploring. You can all heal. You can all heal. That looks like some free knowledge. Nice. Disrupting Blades is unlocked. Let's grab Null Shield. Let's cast Disrupting Blades as well as Awakens Tools on this city. Work camp, work camp. You guys are going to grab a mine over here. The vault is ready to keep annexing more provinces. Oh, I can go down here now. Aha. So I take the draft from the cursed field. I mean, I really want to know if I take this province and I take this province, will it do something cool in between? The armory needs another forester. It needs 2 foresters, in fact. Woof. Woof. Gee, Jiminy Jillikers. I don't know, man. Build the retainer estate for now. You're going to grow next turn, so we'll get to test this theory. Got a bounty to capture Berkshire. Message from him and a compliment. We still have the Rings of Binding. Good. And a handful of level ups. So this is on our summoner. Let's definitely get him Astral Bond, so he can now like connect with his summons. Our Death Knight was all about these like AoE attacks. I guess let's give you Unyielding. I really don't know what I'm doing with you right now. Adaptive Materium. Give him Meteor Strikes as well. And sure, we'll give you that Band of Flanking. We've unlocked All Seeing. Free cities with a Whispering Stone instantly provide you vision range. That's a pretty good one for us on this map. Cassie's Clay has cleared out level 4 on this. So city structures now grant +2 gold. Enables drafting of rock giants? What? Oh, man. That's fun. Love that. Hello, Sethi. Finishing your open beta game, then I'm going to make a rock giant as well. The rock giants rule. I love them. They're great. Wow, we have some really high tier stuff here. I'm worried about building too much high tier because I don't actually have that much Imperium. Let's start pumping out Clayman. There's honestly no reason I couldn't pump out massive clay armies. They don't even need to have leaders. They could just be armies of Claymen. You captured a stout berserker. This guy looks ridiculous. You also have this ensorceling lizard up here, but he'll probably just stay in jail forever. 13 Pantheon points. They are Legion. I think 13 is what you need to unlock all the new stuff. But it might be 14. I'm trying to remember if we had 12 and we needed 13, or we had 13 and we needed 14. You'll get all the stuff that matters. You'll be missing a banner. Ah, man, I really hope this connects. That would just be such a nice little touch. And also would make it just good, because otherwise, like, you're all these certain buildings that scale off of your throne cities touching. Like, even one of the Materium Imperium points is based on your throne cities touching, so I'd love if that would just, like, fill in if you owned both sides of it. It doesn't. Sadness. Sadness overtakes me. Oh, well, it still looks good. Just not as cool as it could look. More holes to dig up here. Sure. Keep exploring, you little scamp. This guy's army's getting pretty good. We still need a little bit more Imperium here. But we've almost got it. You need to heal a bit more too, so you're just going to stay put. You're going to camp. You're waiting. You made an estate. Let's give you... Well, I guess let's give you that, and then the Beacon of Valor. You built the castle. So now we have access to all the dungeoneering buildings up here. I dare say the dungeoneering enclave is probably the first thing I want to build. I'm going to be willing to take that. Grab that Arcanium ore. We have enough that it's still we'll still have the 200 for next turn. And then that's a good spot for you. Start turning this stuff over to dungeon like right away, so it looks cool. That's the important part. Does it look cool? Yes? Good. Then we're doing the right thing. Every broken clay piece shall be remolded into more forces. The Terracotta Army. That's exactly the vibe. That's what I wanted to do with this campaign, is I just wanted to have these legions and legions of clay troops. I guess other things would be cool is like if your borders could encapsulate something like the Cursed Fields. You know, if you own all habitable locations around it, why not absorb it? I think of this in like an example, I guess, would be like Crusader Kings 3. There are deserts, and you can't inhabit those deserts. But if you occupy all the areas around it, your borders will span, and your colors will also occupy those deserts, those mountains, those whatever it might be. And I'd love to see like a similar element taken into this as well, because it would just look nicer, right? And like in theory, it could dungeon terraform then as well. So I don't have to have this like constant rock formation here. That might be a bit more to deal with, but you know, these are my hopes and dreams. What do we have? A mana node, an iron node, a gold vein, and a mana vein. Iron deposit. Technically, if I take that underground passage, I get +2 Imperium per turn. Commander's Ruins. I mean, I think the kiln will grow up here eventually. So what's more worth it then? Plus 10 gold, plus 10 mana. Plus whatever else I want to put in here. I mean, if I build a gold vein there, it's like a whole bunch of extra gold, a whole bunch of extra mana. Let me think about this. The tower here. Sirgan. What's he doing with the city up here? Actually, okay, I guess that kind of makes sense. He's Ashwall right there as well. Sugar snap peas. I need to be able to walk on your territory. I need open borders. I can't find this legend otherwise. Soup, dig. Brigand camp. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to open that. We might be able to sneak by it. I'm gonna migrate. Yeah, let's just do it. We'll do that. These guys are gonna come here and heal. Heal can wait. Heal. Beacon of Valor over here into catapult towers. Work camp into... I mean, I have open borders with him now, which is part of the problem. But, Mac, hello. The new DLC is really good. I'm having a great time. It's hard for me to say anything about that. Disrupting Blades. So now all of our guys debuff when they hit. I decided to go with this location with the gold mine because the mine also gets us mana. So it's like plus 15 gold, plus 15 mana for this one location. It's a pretty good deal. You got a pact of cooperation with Elder's staff, but for sure the other giant's going to beat me up here, which makes sense. I guess let's awaken tools because we can awaken on Urumbor. And what is it for another city? 5 hundo Imperium. Basically 5 turns. Can't wait to see the vision here that I'm going to gain. Just from taking this city over. I'm glad now also we're going to have an ice location as well, so we can build ice dungeons. And I just want to see what all the different dungeons look like. You know, we'll have a volcano dungeon up here. Here. The vault, the kiln, the forge, the freezer? I guess. What traits your faction have? We've gone with Subterranean Society and Wonder Architects. And then we're Underground Adaptation, Arcane Focus, and Resilience. I went with Arcane Focus because we're basically going to have Geomancers and maybe Transmuters, and no other units are going to actually be our Dwarves. And then Resilience, I just kind of thought it was a fitting choice for a bunch of Dwarves. Been reading Art of the Deal? I most certainly have not been. The Cooler? Bit of room over there. Oh, Cornea, the all-seeing. My Eldritch Sovereign Beholders. I can barely remember this campaign, but I know they were a nightmare. They're a protective sage. They're at peace with everybody. I mean, I might as well just send them a welcoming gift. I don't know where they live, but it did just say that they stole some territory from me. Or they built an outpost on some territory of mine. So we should be able to find out. Haunted halls over here. So let's steal this tower so I can see what's going on. What are you? You're not Lytheran. That's for sure. You're not anybody's logo that I can see. That might be the artifact. There's a decent chance it is. Malediction of Gluttony. All units in the sector are infected by cursed with hunger. Whenever this unit takes damage, it has a 30% chance of going berserk. If this unit is racial, it gains consumed corpse, violent gorging, or terrifying gorging. This region is protected by a spell, according to myth woven by fate itself, which renders this sector uninhabitable and blocks world map spells. Only when the fateful conflict overseen by this spell has been resolved will the ward dissipate. Void. Blocks all movement and cannot be built upon. Okay. 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 So only hungry dudes should go there. Only the hungriest. Bring me your hungriest dudes. Urmbor, what do you have? It looks like a lot of quarries. It looks like a lot of quarries. I could probably give you an arcane governor. You technically actually have coastal. You know what? Right? Like this is a coastal province. Is it not? Fungus fields and snow. You have water. You have water. You have water. I could allow the nautical guy here. I think it would work. First things first, Dungeoneering Enclave. Without a shadow of a doubt. But where? I think right here. Probably give it the most bang for its buck. And I'm going to hurry it because we have an insane amount of cash. I'm also going to build palisade walls next because not having any defense here does make me a little bit worried. And we'll start adding population to make up for the 3 that we killed. So you guys can all wait in town while you heal. You're unlocking Null Shield. And then Resonant Blade. We'll awaken the tools in that city. And then start casting Null Shield. You got Catapult Towers. What do you need for this? Requires 2 farms. You have no farms in this city whatsoever. Will not much I can do about that. Start working on your eternal studies. I'm hungry. Feed me, Seymour. Excuse me, Superintendent Chalmers. My mother will only eat good corpses from the other side of town. I'll take only your finest corpses. Thank you very much. There's no reason that I couldn't make a clay army here. I'm making 600 gold right now. Like, it's low-key kind of ludicrous how much money we have. Vassals gain +1 allegiance level when first vassalized. Converting conquered cities into vassals takes -1 turn. This would be really good because if we conquer a city, it already gets +2. So that would be +3 allegiance if we conquer cities and turn them into vassals, which is probably what we're going to do from here on out. Like, I want to absorb flowing fields, but I think these are all of our cities. The cooler? We'll go with the cooler. I feel like a fridge is a bit too high tech for us. Okay. Loving it so far. That probably gives me land access to Vettenberg. So I'm thinking like vassal, destroy. This guy looks like he's got a second Fey portal opening up. I don't know what this is. This might be something else. Oh, you know what? He probably has... No, he's a Reaver. I was going to say those could be like primal trees or something, but... What if we were disguised comatose patients as dead corpses? Delightfully desolate, Seymour. Your game crashed the first time it did that? Did what? You might need to verify the game files as well after you boot up the DLC. I know I had a weird error that was popping up when I was like looking through the encyclopedia, and then I verified one of my game files was corrupted. Beacons of Unity. No, I don't think they're Beacons of Unity. I'd be getting alerts if he had Beacons of Unity, I think. I say that. I'm not 100% sure. Let's take the Tome of the Golden Realm, getting us access to gold golems.
Gold.
Gold!
The queen of minerals, coveted by all mortals who greedily and deeply delve into the ground.
That's us. I mean, are we mortals? That's a bit more debatable, but wow, we have a lot of special province improvements. So we better start building them. You'd make a good worker construct nexus. You'd make a pretty good Bazaar of Wonders. We might as well hurry one of them. Ain't no damn reason not to. So you're gonna come down here, exploring the famished fields. Daunted by the vast desolate ruins extending towards the horizon, your troops are contracted by a shimmering spirit from afar. Beware, brave citizen, the blessed soul shouts as it draws near, for you are entering an accursed land. In ages long ago past, this was the domain of a terrible traitor king. That's us. Though Crouchshore Runner fell to his rightful punishment of my people, his broken spirit continues to plague the realm, inflicting beasts and worms and the soil itself with insatiable hunger. Who are your people? Archons. The blessed soul examines your troops. Only when the manifestation of Crouch's malice has been weakened, the spirits of Crouchshore Runner himself may be challenged and forever destroyed. Siphon holy energies from this blessed soul to protect your own troops. Oh, that's pretty mean. All units in this army gain 4 stacks of increased status resistance for 5 turns. Delicious holy energies. The aspects of hunger, carnage, and delirium. Okay. So I guess that's you. You don't look that tough. 200 points. Now that I've said that out loud, I'm pretty sure it's going to bite me in the butt. 13 versus 17. All non-floating, non-flying units suffer 20 physical damage every 2 turns. Hey, let's go. A sharpened Blightbringer. Oh, this is one of the new Molten Orbs. Tier 3, condemned, quick. Let's disenchant that. I don't need that. And then we'll heal up before we take on the next fight here. Those guys are just clearing everything out. That's a wonder. I see it. I see it. That's definitely a wonder down there. What is this? That's a banner for XP. Yeah, I'm fine with the clay guys taking that. These guys don't really need it. They're almost maxed out. Why don't we split you this way, and we'll do a little bit of exploring in all sorts of directions. But that looks for sure like I'm going to want to take that. And there's also a Haunted Hills here, and I bet this opens up this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, I might need a city here. We'll think about it. Palisade walls, Arcanium ore. We got to level up on 1-1. I mean, I guess we might as well go for Rallying Cry here. Work our way towards that. Null Shield is ready to cast. +5 status resistance for all nearby people when they defend. Farms grant +5 food. It's not bad. Just don't necessarily know that we need that. Capture soul. Set production in the kiln. Boo, 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 boo. I mean, I'm just going to build a granary here, and I'm going to boost it. Because the more food this place has, the bigger it grows, and I don't really need anything else. We could put the farmstead here. And I guess I could attract that extra pop for right there. So at least he's going to scale nicely. Nothing like building a farm next to the lava. I gotta try to be careful of not spending all my Imperium, though, because we need a lot if we want to increase our city limits. And it does feel like expansion is probably the only realistic chance we have of winning right now. I could build a beacon of unity here, here, and here. Oh, it does kind of creep in. It doesn't go all the way. But this is like partly... I guess because that just is right there. I wish that was connected so badly. I don't know if we need to build any more of these rune steels as well. Mountain and stalagmites. I mean, it just builds pillars all over the place, basically. Oh, hey, what's going on, guys? You want to tell me where another unique artifact is? Sick. I asked him to tell me where a unique artifact is, and it got overridden by this. So now I don't actually know where that unique artifact is, unless you're telling me it's here. But I clearly don't think that's correct. I'd assume... probably something like that. The God Keep? A palatial monument to the giant kings of old, revered by God, as a god by their small folk subjects, richly decorated with gold and black marble. Faint echoes of the splendor of Meridia. Despite their immeasurable age, these majestic statues display no signs of decay. All owned provinces adjacent to this wonder gain +2 Imperium. Damn, dude. What are these old giant kings doing building surface stuff? Making my life difficult. You get some nice banner boosts. And I don't know. I guess you can also probably go out that way. Get some exploration wherever we can here. Pick up all this good stuff. We're going to come over here and we'll snipe this dude. The famished fields in the aspect of delirium. In the slopes of reality where the physical world seems to devour, a mage bane preys upon the souls of a long-lost age. Toothless I bite, mouthless I swallow, it murmurs. No flesh could satiate my need. The earth itself must vanish in my maw. A dozen minds a meal for me to feed, yet most of all I crave delicious souls. His gaze penetrates your troops staring right at you, the Giant King, observing from a distance, seeking a way inside your mind. Lose 104 knowledge per turn, but weaken the aspect of delirium. Or just fight it. 104 knowledge is not really a big deal for me. Oh, is that it? I just had to... That was it. It was just like, do the event. I guess it doesn't need to be destroyed. It just needs to be weakened. I have an army of clay. I will start building another immediately. Our sniper gets to level up. We're going to give him 20% damage on his snipes. Bounty for Berkshire. A treaty for Denvelaton. Do I need this mana? I mean, I guess why not? We got rallies, which I also don't really need. Start casting Resonant Blades. I mean, we're getting a lot of buffs on our guys right now, which is really good. New patch seems to have raised the overall power level just a little bit. It's funny because the world seems easier as well. They've changed some of the... All the spawners and stuff are not quite as aggressive anymore, and it just seems like in general the armies around the map are slightly lower level, which I think is good. Honestly, I think it's like a bit better balanced that way. I've actually felt like I can go around and fight things with armies instead of just having to roll a snowball, death ball everywhere. Like having one army that can clean up territory and gain levels is extremely valuable instead of having to tie up all three. Jar of dirt, guess what's inside of it? Is it more dirt? Your little sister watches when you play on Discord, likes to watch this game? Nice. Love a good little bit of like family bonding. Family bonding over video games, always good. Always a big win. A mystical seer has shut up shop below Paralek. I don't know what Paralek is. He visits you the same day. I sell secrets, Smith Warden. I know much about this realm and its denizens. And what little I know not, I divine. It is worth noting that he keeps the same information on you and yours for your rivals to exploit. He presents an innocuous smile. He looks pretty cool. Paralek. Was that the... I don't know why they're calling it that. Family bonding over cheese, though? That's the good stuff. Fritz Schmitz, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. Gain 1,000 knowledge, 600 knowledge. Reveal a ruler, a throne city. Immediately reveal the full world map. Will this not reveal everybody then? That's Monty. Monty the egg stealer. I know that pig anywhere. He's got Greenhold here as well. Oh man, this is great. This is so useful. There's a Temple of Constructs up here. So Cornea must be on the surface in this corner of the map. Yeah. The city of Innsmouth. That's right. Oh, wow. Look at this world map. Forsaken Cove? Nautical horrors have claimed this region. We literally are on an island in the bottom left corner of the map. There's nothing down here, but... Well, there's nothing down here. There's a stronghold over here that looks like nobody has found. This is another good vassal. And then the God Keep itself. Somebody has popped up here. This guy. But this guy's also losing Baccaraz right now. To the other giant, I think. Obviously, I would like to take Godkeep. Little Spring is pushing on it. I can't believe it's 700 mana to reveal the whole map. That sort of seems like really... That's not priced properly. That should be like 7,000 mana. If it's 500 Imperium and the end of the Shadow Tree to get the full world map, that's got to get rebalanced. That's way too good for what it is. 700 mana is a lot? I would disagree. I feel like I always have 700 mana. Like every game I have, I end up having a ton of extra mana left over. Well, not every game, but Golden Layers. It does feel like there's a lot more Golden Wonders on the surface. Dude, in general, the map just looks great. I feel like they did a really good job with the new additions. Like, mountains look bigger as well. It feels like there's more verticality. It might just be me, but I also don't know that I've ever played on this continent style map, or I'm sure I have, but I feel like this is a brand new map type for me. He owns all of this. Does he? Really? Okay, Cornea is really big. And he owns a lot of territory. This is all Elder Staff. It wouldn't be a terrible idea to attack these guys and vassalize them. This is the malediction of gluttony. I guess we'll just start walking down that way. I saw something in there, but I don't know what it was. It's a world tree here. An underground. Whoa, what is this? The Meridian Maze. The fallen emperor of Meridia, and my heart aches for what my kin have lost. How I grieve for Meridia's golden age and the majesty carved into history. Quarries in this province gain 10 production. Mines in this province gain 10 gold. Gain 20 binding essence and 5 fragments every turn. Damn, dude. So I'm like right on the edge of this, but I'm on the wrong edge. I mean, I guess I did get the Cursed Fields, which is a pretty cool one. House of Hunger adds a Blessed Soul. I'm just looking around. I just want to see what else we got going on the map. The Dragon Spine adds Draconic Frenzy combat enchantment. All dragon units gain Frenzy until the end of combat. Unlock recruitment of tier 4 and tier 5 dragon units. Holy cajoli. Twin Bond. Oh, that's cool. That actually started next to the only dragon ruler on the map as well. Okay, so we have some like open pockets over here. There's a verdant vivarium. Grass, haunted halls. That's an ogre keep. Dude, there are not very many golden wonders down here. In fact, there's very, very few. So we're going to have to plan this out a bit. Golden tier landmark? No, not yet. It's really hard to take. It's like 2,000 strength. So I've been struggling on it. Oh, you're just out of range. All right, gold veins. This guy's going to come down here and clear out the ogre keep, I think. I think I could do that. You're healing another turn. You are... I guess you could dig out that ogre keep up here. I don't know that I want to dig out to effing Kraz. Well, I guess that's another access into his capital city, which might be a good idea if we want to attack him. We got to figure out what we're doing. Resonant blades. Let's pop that on. Couple people getting beaten up. The needle threader, our sniper, he's going to pick up... I guess meteor strikes. This cradle is sending out people. The kiln. Yeah, I don't know, man. You can pick up a vendor for right now. The cooler. You got other stuff you're gonna need. Dress for adjacent quarries. Dress for adjacent dungeon provinces. Once we're seeing all this stuff get put into play, you'd get 20 mana if in snow. It's not bad. That will give you 10 Imperium though, which is way better. The Aetherglow Mountains adds elemental attunement, unlocks recruitment of Litharine units. This is above ground as well, which is kind of cool. The Spirit Falls. Oh, these are pretty. Lesser Tide Spirits and Tide Spirits. You also heal better in that territory. Oh, man, these landmarks look so good. I feel like I got to put a city over here. And I got to do it, like, fast. Ward of Fates. Oh! Right, because I guess this region also has a zone on it. Oh, man. I can't remember where the other one is. This is just a huge forest. I mean, I would assume it's going to look like a big pocket where nothing else can be built. That's not just the ocean. I can't remember where they said the other artifact was. I have no idea. Well, we can ask him again if we forget. Okay, I think all of our cities have awakened tools on them. Yeah. So we're in a good shape. We're 89 turns in. Push a little bit more. That mountain looks so cool. Honestly, all these new locations look great. Starting to get some dungeon tiles here. I should probably see what else I can buy off of him as well. And cool, dungeon lava tiles as well. I love them. It's cool that the dungeon like doesn't really do anything other than terraform and then give you bonuses based on the special buildings. Is this a random map? It is, yeah. Continents, random continents. Yeah, we have a big Balrog here. Baylor. My game is not loving end turns now that I can see the whole world map. I'll tell you that much. What do the mushrooms look like in the dungeons? Yes. So this is what the mushroom forests look like. They just kind of become little patches. And the fungus forests, fungus fields actually become like little farmland locations. So you see like there's some fungus down here as well as like some forests. So it just becomes like much more contained into like a single square. Fungus fields here and here. A little smaller. Still considered underground? Yes. Wondering for an underground adaptation and primal spider? Yes, they are. They are. Because you still keep cavern floor. Underground terrain shaped into a fortified structure. Basically, the only thing with underground is that it scales certain buildings like the Clay Forge, Underground Vault, the Conclave, and the Silent Barracks. All scale off of having dungeon tiles around them. Gold golems. Guess we'll grab that Regent Refinery. Oh, there's a cave there. Oh, that's why he built that outpost. Sugar snap peas. Excuse me, sir. Hello. Gobbling the silver-tongued fruit, a terrible Karag is interrupted by your troops. As it turns towards them, it speaks with the sinister voice of Kraukshore Runner. I come to all, timeless my breath. In my wake I bring ravenous death. Bones are gnaws, trees devoured, bushes gobbled, bone wyverns swallowed, phase beasts eaten, well, bit by bit, all consumed within my pit. The Karag roars. Was I not their king for them to feed, to rule my birthright, to feast my primal pleasure? Yet they all failed me. Growth blocked? No way. All right, so he does get a big army. I'm willing to just take that. Honestly. At this point, I'm willing to just take that. Tier 12. Reflecting rune, damaging rune, critical rune. Brawn rune, damage rune. Awaken Earth, summon a stone spirit under your control. Artificer's Overcharge. Vitality rune, guard rune. Dispelling rune. Critical rune, amplify chaos, investiture of chaos. 20% of the damage reflected, phase lock and blink. Honestly, I just like, I'm Materium. I just got to keep going with the damage. Summoning a stone spirit's not bad. This guy has a lot of full cast spells already is my only problem. I wonder about just skipping these and going for stats. Rune of Protection. It's not a bad idea. I want that +1 retaliation on him. So I'm going to do that. We'll work towards it. Right. You're going to clear out these guys. Love to see it. A locket of channeling. Well, no, actually, we'll just take that. I'm sure we can put that on somebody. Come down here, heal, fight that Baylor. Move up here, dig, knock that out. You're moving over there. All right, I think I've got to go to war with this guy. I think that's the play. He's got an alliance with the dragon, but that's not really an issue. The dragon is too far away for it to be a problem. This could forge a very strong alliance with Ferger. With both the other giants, in fact. I could lock down a three-way giant alliance. I could take that outpost, lock down Ogre's Keep. How much space do you have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think you can get haunted halls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think you can get Ogre's Keep. So if I was to take over that outpost, I could keep it. Filthy surface outpost. And then we could probably meet the two of these guys up. I could attack Vetterberg, vassalize them, and move 2 other armies through here. Like this. And like this guy. And pincer in on Effenkraz. You're about to make another army here, so you can also come in through some direction. So let's have you go back up here with you. Does this guy have a tavern and a bathhouse? He does. So adding in a bunch of clay troops here is not a bad idea, except for the fact that I don't have the clay building. Clay forge. All right, let's boost that. And then at least we have like another frontal assault to bank. You're going to dig that. You're going to build, build, build. Build, build. Vendor. Grab the shrine. Grab the tavern. Eternal Embassy is like 8 turns here, so I probably want to get the production of the city up first. I'm mega worried about Cornea. I feel like they probably are in a position where they can get the expansion victory. But no, apparently I have more than them. Ferger Frostblood also has quite a lot. 57 provinces remaining is no small feat on this map. I don't know what this vassal state is meant to be. It can't grow in either direction. But that's fine. We can have that as like a healing location, and then we'll vassalize Habit. We might take over Habit properly, but certainly we can vassalize it for now. I don't know what's going to happen to Backraz. We'll make our plays in that general direction. Let's summon an elemental, and that'll go back into my main giant army. My giant king army. And then in the meantime, at least we're going to be able to get some good new locations. I don't know if there's anything here that's actually like worth building a city, or if I can even build a city in here after we claim this spot. I guess there is a world tree here, but it's already absorbed into Ashwall. I could about face and try to steal Elderstaff. My concern right now is basically once I beat these guys, we're going up against Cornea, because everyone else is sort of like locked off away from us. So we're going to have to pick a direction, and it's probably going to be that way. I might as well gain 1,000 knowledge. What else are we doing with this mana? And then we're at turn 90. That seems like the perfect place to cut this video. So that's what we're going to do. Thank you for joining us. We hope you come back for the next one on the old YouTubes. Until then.